I watched it unfold on the grainy security feed, her fingers resting lightly on his chest, his mouth brushing hers beneath the chandelier I had picked out in the lobby I paid for. The same space where we used to laugh after hauling groceries home at midnight. She kissed him like I was nothing, like I'd never mattered at all. But I didn't yell, didn't call, didn't ask why. I just watched. Then I started packing. By 4:17 a.m., I was gone. My clothes, my books, even that photo from Santorini she insisted we frame above the bed, gone. I left behind the ring box, empty. No explanation. No note. Just the kind of silence that crawls into quiet moments and stays there echoing. I vanished. No forwarding address. No shared contacts. I deleted it all. Erased myself completely. New name. New number. A life she could never follow into. I melted into the shadows of the corporate world, became someone else, someone untouchable. Back then, I was just a mid-level analyst with half-formed dreams. She was the person I thought I'd spend forever with. 2 years of rent, of playlists we curated together, of inside jokes no one else would get. She used to hum while brushing her teeth, always left one sock caught in the sheets. I loved her for all of it. But sometimes everything changes in a single heartbeat. That kiss lit the fuse. I never turned back. Never gave her the satisfaction of seeing me fall apart. I turned the pain into purpose. I climbed. I created something out of the ashes. I became the storm. 9 years had passed when I found myself seated at a sleek glass table, the city skylines stretching out behind me. I wasn't meant to be part of the final interviews for our executive marketing position, but something urged me to stay. A subtle shift in the atmosphere. Then she walked in. Her hair had grown. Her eyes had dimmed. Around her neck hung the same necklace I once bought from a street vendor in Florence, the one she used to call her lucky charm. Maybe its luck had run dry. At first, she didn't recognize me. Why would she? Everything about me had changed, my name, my demeanor, the sharpened edge I'd earned. But when I leaned forward and said her name, I watched her unravel. She tried to stay composed, dropped her resume, stumbled through her answers with a shaky voice. She kept scanning my face, maybe looking for some hint of grace. I gave her none, just measured questions and a cool, distant tone. That was the first blow. That night, the calls began. A blocked number, ringing again and again. By sunrise, 143 missed calls lit up my screen. I didn't answer a single one. Instead, I studied her resume, tracked her path, bought out the companies she'd last worked for. Quietly, strategically, I pulled the strings. Her job prospects vanished. The industry went cold. 3 weeks later, she appeared in the lobby of my building. This time, no kisses, just anxious pacing. Security asked if I wanted her escorted out. I said no. Let her stay. Let her see it all. The glass, the marble, the calm dominance of an empire built from the ruins she left me in. We spoke briefly outside. You just disappeared, she said. I shrugged. No. I changed. Her eyes filled, tears clinging to the edges. She told me she was sorry, that it had all been a mistake, that she hadn't understood what she was doing. You kissed him like I was never there, I said. So now, I added, you're not. She reached out. I stepped back. Good luck, I said. You'll need it. After that, she tried to spin a story, cast me as some cold-hearted figure from her past. But nothing stuck. I was too meticulous, too clean. In time, her voice faded into background noise, irrelevant. And me? I moved forward. Not for revenge. That fire had burned out long ago. What was left was clarity, discipline, purpose. Every now and then, I pass by that old building. The lobby's been redone. No cameras, no echoes. Just surfaces that reflect. And in mine, I see peace. Not the kind you stumble into, but the kind you forge from silence, from ruin, from the end of a love that never truly understood you.